Yeah, guys, we're back on the bluff. It's been a while, but we decided to come out here and spend a couple of hours this evening. It's about 5:30. There's the moon. The sun's pretty much gone already. Today is February 28th, and there's supposed to be a celestial event tonight. All of the planets are supposed to be aligned, so we're hoping to see some action. All right, guys. So here we have our Coleman backpacking stove and a little bit of fuel. It's not much left in there, but I think this should be enough for what we're about to cook. We're gonna make my famous camp tacos. And no, this is not gonna be with ground beef. We're actually gonna be making this with some chopped fajita meat. Every time I make this stuff, I always get compliments on it. So we're gonna get that guy cooked up. It's been seasoned with some McCormick. I'm just gonna reach down into our cooler here. Here's our ingredients. Here we have our meat pre-seasoned. And then we have some diced peppers and onions. And I also have a tomato in this plastic bag right here, along with our tortillas and some Mexican style blended cheese. Oh, they also have an avocado as well. So yeah, we have everything that we need here to get this meal happening. So stand by. All right, guys. So to keep from making a lot of work for us later, what we're gonna do is use a simple backpacking mess kit that my wife bought for me a short time ago. I've used this before. I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen me use this thing. I still don't remember where she bought it from. I want to say she ordered it on Amazon. But there's a pot. As you guys can see, there's actually two pots in here. So we have this pot here, and we have a smaller pot, and they both have handles, by the way, as you can see. And then inside it has some cleaning utensils. There's a little turning stick in here. I'm not sure what this is. I guess this is a ladle. Yeah, this is a ladle. It's a ladle, guys. Isn't that cool? So you just pinch it here and then it folds back over itself. And then here's a little soup dish. Actually, looks like there's 3 dishes here. See? I haven't used this thing much. I've used it once to make some stew in the past, but outside of that, I haven't used it. And again, this is something that my wife bought for me, but it's gonna prove itself quite useful this evening. So here's one item that I've used before, as you guys can see. Here's the actual frying pan. We have used it. You can see where it's has some color to it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use this guy. Will hopefully fit perfectly on top of our camp stove here. We have some olive oil. There's some cheap Kroger olive oil, as you guys can see there. We're just gonna get that into our frying pan. We'll get this guy lit. Turn our stove on here. It's lit. Hopefully the wind doesn't blow it out. Put a little bit of oil in here. We're not gonna go too crazy with it. So again, here's our meat. And get that guy tossed in here. So it looks like we're gonna have to cook a little bit at a time. And you know what? I think I am gonna use this little wooden spoon here. Yeah, we don't want to overcrowd the frying pan. And I think I'm going to turn up the heat just a little bit. Let that guy start to do its thing. Dig through my camp tote here and try to find a plate. Yeah. So my wife is currently working on chopping up the tomatoes here. Again, nothing spectacular. It's just a tomato. I'm hoping that we have enough that we each can have about 3 or 4 of these tacos. And I have about a pound of meat total, so that should be plenty. Nice. And then next she's gonna cut up the avocado here. Okay, I see you.
Oops.
Yeah, this avocado has a little remnants of the seed on it, but it ain't gonna hurt nobody. It's still good. I actually just bought all of these ingredients last night. Careful with that knife. Don't slice your palm open, please.
I'm gonna leave that out because it has some liquid in there.
Awesome. Good job.
Thanks.
All right. So here's our first batch of meat. And we decided to go ahead and start frying up the onions and peppers per my wife's suggestion. So we're gonna cover this guy up and let those veggies get to sweating and getting acquainted with each other.
I'll put it in the bag.
Thank you. These are almost ready to pull. All right, we'll give that another few minutes yet. Perfect. I'm just trying to make sure that we get everything cooked. Come on. Come on out of there. There you go. Put a little bit more olive oil in there. Yeah, guys, when you get a chance, definitely try to season your stew beef or your stir fry meat with this McCormick Brazilian steak seasoning. I promise you, you won't regret it. So my wife is currently putting her tacos together. She made herself 2 so far. That looks really good.
It smells really good.
Delicious. And again, guys, if you haven't noticed, less means more. There's so much additional toppings that we could put on here. And again, there's no right or wrong way to make this. Make it your own. But like I said, you definitely want to try that McCormick Brazilian steak seasoning. All right, guys, so here's my tacos. Delicious. Time to enjoy our delicious feast. Man, this looks good. I think I put a little bit too much toppings in my tortilla. It's bursting at the seams, literally. But that's okay, because it's all going in the same place.
This is a really good idea.
Thank you. Oh, I just realized I didn't put any cheese on mine. Add some cheese here in a minute. But even without the cheese, it's really good.
That meat is really flavorful.
Mm-hmm.
You did a really good job on the meat.
Thank you.
I think those are all the planets.
Yeah, guys, so I was just saying to my wife earlier, there's been no additional signs of camping here on this bluff. I think maybe like 1 or 2 people came up here to target shoot because it is a very popular place for people to come and pop off a couple of rounds for target shooting. But in terms of actual camping, there's no signs. The fire pit was pretty much left the way that it was the last time that we used it. And again, there's been other fires here in the past, but no proper fire pit. I erected this one. I think it was late last summer. I can't remember exactly when, but you guys can go back and check out the Camp Pizza video that we filmed here. I'll probably stick the video at the end of this one so you guys can go back and check that out if you're interested. We're gonna get into one of our favorite drinks here. We have this Modelo Chelada Negra with chili and lime. This is the truth. Perfect. Man, it is so delicious, young tang. Yes. I love it. Está bien. Está bien. Thanks for stopping by the Camper Dan Files. If you've enjoyed today's video, go ahead and give it a like. And while you're at it, don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, keep using your Pathfinder as a Pathfinder, on or off the pavement.